Hello everyone, and welcome back to another stream. We're back in X-Plane, fourth stream in a row here. And yeah, back in X-Plane, back in the Tolus A321 actually. And as you can see, we are sat on the opposite side of the aircraft here. That is because we are doing a shared cockpit flight with our good friend Simly Bob today. He is also streaming, and I've got a link to his channel in the description. We are flying out of Stockholm today, and we're going down to Copenhagen. So a nice flight. We have auto running and all that good stuff as well. So it should be a nice flight. We're both just finishing up our intros here, and we can get right into the flight. I'm actually just going to start Volanta in the background here, just in case. But yeah, it should be a nice flight. We did a test flight with with shared flight yesterday. Worked really well. So very excited. Definitely be something a bit different for you guys here today. And we can head outside. I've just disabled traffic global because it was spawning in an aircraft for where we are. So I've disabled that for a second. But yeah, it looks really nice. Using auto today. Looks really good. Welcome N1. Welcome. Why is the intro so groovy? Well, it's a nice song. I quite like it. I thought it fits quite well. Sim Crush Flyer, welcome. Thomas 13, welcome. I'd grown up around 10 kilometers away from ESSA, Stockholm. Oh wow, very nice. That's really cool. What a beautiful region. Yeah, somewhere I'd love to visit one day for sure. I'm not using lossless right now, but that's because my frames are pretty high anyway. Right now, 50 FPS. And I was having some issues before the stream with my headset. My headset decided to completely brick itself and has stopped working. So I'm using a replacement. So I had to get that all set up and all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna undeafen from Discord, and we're gonna bring Simly Bob onto the stream now.
Connected to Drishal.
There he is.
I'm probably saying his name wrong, so I do apologise. This is the nice, lovely UI here. So yeah.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream.
Yes, and you. Guys, let me know if you can hear him all okay. Too loud, too quiet. Do let me know.
Yeah, likewise.
But yeah, I heard you were showing off the shared flight UI. I'm going to do the same very quickly. It's a really nice UI, actually, and pretty easy to use. So you can see that I've only done one flight. It was a test flight yesterday. But it's a really nice interface here. As you can see, you have the onboard feature, flight planning as well. So there's our route as well, weather, and there is NOTAMs as well. But it's really nice. I'll probably do some dedicated videos on this topic as well. But I'm ready if you are for the flight.
Yeah, cool. Do let me know if you can hear him, guys, in chat. Right. Yeah, let's get on with it, shall we?
Absolutely. Right. So, you want to go ahead and do all the electrics and all that good stuff?
Okay.
I can
Yeah,
set
so
the
we're
rest of the
starting
plane.
completely cold and dark, and let's put on battery 1, battery 2, and external power. Is that coming along on your side?
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Cool.
There goes the window shade.
Yeah. Sorry. And I think I've got to load the weights, haven't I? Yeah. Yes, that's one thing about shared flight is there are some NOTAMs and you kind of have to read up on them as it changes on depending on each aircraft, whether who loads the weights, who does the flight plan, that sort of thing. Usually it doesn't really matter, but do read their NOTAMs as it can differ on that front. Yeah.
Jesse, welcome to the stream. Hey, Leaf. Thank you very much. Yeah, so you can see that
Cool.
I didn't do anything there. That was all Assembly Bob, and yeah, the shed flight plugin working very well there.
Cool. All right. Let me grab the meta in chat. Do you want to start doing things?
Yep, I was just going to start the APU, give that a bit of
Okay.
time.
You one of those people that starts the APU rather than the ground power.
I do use ground power, but I tend to start the APU pretty much straight away. Otherwise, I forget, and then when I'm ready to go, I've got to wait. So
Oh, right. Fair enough. Yeah. Right. Shall I? I'll load the weight, shall I? Before I forget.
yes.
Oh, it's been so long since I've done this manually.
Yeah, I'm very used to
uh,
the sim brief integration.
yeah, it's so nice. So today we want 165 passengers. We want a zero fuel weight of 67.3. So I'm just gonna balance that out. Cool. And we want 6.6 tons.
Yep.
Is the fuel loaded in on your side?
Yes, we have 6.6 tons on board.
Cool. Check. And it's QNH of 1027. Set that.
There we are.
Nice.
Fantastic.
So yeah, very easy with shared flight. You know, it's just like he's in the cockpit next to me, and you know, vice versa.
Yep.
Very nice little plugin that you can subscribe to and use yourself now. Yeah. Cool. Right. Do you want to put in the route?
Yeah, I
Save
can
you
do
having
that.
to, not doing anything.
Right. So we're at Stockholm, going to Copenhagen. Flight time today is around an hour. I can actually bring this. So we can see how we can bring up the plugin window like that and get all the information from there. Because obviously only one of us has got the Simbury flight plan. So this really helps. Have you got
Cool.
the
Yeah.
OFP?
I do. Oh yeah. Sorry, I never sent that to you. I do apologize. There you go.
Thank you very much. What I might do is just stick that in Avitab.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. So we're going to fly straight up to 34,000 feet today. We won't be on that sim just to keep it simple. It's just plugin free. So if you go to sharedflight.com, you can see the different tiers, and you can join flights without paying anything. And it does work very well, but you do need someone that does have a subscription to create the flights. So probably split it with your mate, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's definitely worthwhile. Or you can just join streamers like us. Yeah, so if anyone does want to join this flight, then they are welcome to. It's a public flight on shared flight. So yeah, you can join our flight completely for free. If you do have the Tolus A321 Neo. So yeah, great little, little tiers there. Are you putting in the route?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, let's just
Nice.
put the OFP into Avitab, so I've got it all set up.
Nice.
It's been a while since I've done all this manually as well. Very used to SimBrief
Yeah.
integration.
Yeah, so you can do it via SimBrief, I think, if you both put in the same pilot ID in the settings of the plane. But we haven't been bothered to do that this time around, so we're just going to do it manually.
Yep. Hey, A321 Joshy, welcome. How's it going?
Oh, he's a familiar face on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, so let's... Right, so we're departing 19 right. And then on the PT V1G or V1 Golf departure here. There it is, so put that in. And then after Petev, November 872 on the airway.
You can see on my screen that I'm doing absolutely nothing.
I think when you're so used to doing the whole flight yourself, it's suddenly like, well, now what do I do?
Exactly, yeah. I'll do some fire tests, so it may get a bit loud. Cool.
Yeah, and then it'll be ILS into 04 left for Copenhagen on the Ernov 2 Alpha. So put that in, and that should be good to go. Init B page. So just put the weights in. So we've got 6.6 on board. Zero fuel weight 67.3.
Hello here as well, A321 Joshy. Welcome.
Okay, so I think the route is good to go. I'm just going to check it. Let's fix that. Okay, route looks good.
Who is doing the takeoff? Oh, I'll do the takeoff, and then Drishal can land it.
Yep,
I think
that's
that's
fine.
best to do.
Opposite what we did left of what we did yesterday. So
Yeah, exactly. Cool. I think we're ready to go then,
yep,
more or less.
just doing the takeoff performance, and then we're done.
Yeah. I'll grab better pushback. So yeah, full integration with better pushback, which is very nice indeed.
So here now, very useful. Oh, even I get the voice lines. That's cool. So we can grab the meta here from the shared flight plugin, which is really nice. You can see the wind is 240 at 4. QNH 1027. We'll do flaps 1. That should be good to go. Are you live time, by the way?
I'm not. No. Do you want?
N-
Did you want to be lifetime?
No, I've got mine daytime anyway, so that's good.
Yeah, I think it should sync across the time. Yeah, sync date and time. Yeah, it should all be synced. It's about I can't remember what I set the time to, mid-afternoon or so.
Yeah, I think some doors open. It's set on my side, so
Yeah.
Disconnect. Is the APU started on your side?
It should do if it started on your side. Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so I'll disconnect the external power then. Leaf, please check if Super Chat is started. What do you mean by that? Super Chat. It should be available. I don't see why it wouldn't be.
It's available on my side. I'm only joking.
Yeah. Super Chat should be available, Leaf. Not sure why it wouldn't be. Alright, so we can do a flex takeoff then. We'll insert that. That's the performance done.
Cool. Are you ready to go? I think we are.
Yeah, good to go.
Cool. Yeah, already sparking brake. Oh, we still got chocks enabled, probably. One thing I always forget
Yeah.
in this plane. Very kind of you.
Oh, what? It's not. Now it's saying it's not connected. It
Oh,
said set parking brake.
is the plane moving on your side?
It is now, yeah. Although the
Okay.
pushback tug is where it is, so. But that's
Well,
fine.
yeah.
Well, we can start the engines then.
Do you
This is
wanna,
start
yeah, do you
mode.
wanna start them up?
Yep. And alright, so we can go engine number 2 first.
Was looking good on my side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Waiting for the ignition. Leap engine's always it. Take the time there it goes. Sim Crash Light, we're not really using checklists at the moment. Kind of just going
We
with
probably
it.
should be.
Probably
Yeah.
should be, but yeah.
Yeah, if you were watching the shared flight flights for cruise simulations, we use checklists quite a lot there, but we're not as keen, let's say, or we don't pay as much attention to detail. Parking brake is set.
It's good to start on engine number 2. Get engine number 1 started.
Cool. Yeah. How are you doing in chat on both streams? Is everyone all right? What have you been up to over the past few days? Do let us know.
There goes engine number 1.
Cool. And yeah, on both streams, if you are enjoying the stream, I don't know if you do this, Trishul, then don't forget to hit the like button. Do subscribe as well.
It's
I think
always very handy.
take charge of that. Yeah, cool.
Right, good start on both engines.
Yeah, we are looking good. APU's coming off. Nice. And
Yeah,
yeah, I
ready to
think
taxi if you are.
let's do a flight control test. Full forward, full back, full left, full right, and full left on the rudders, full right on the rudders. Cool. Always looking good.
Fantastic.
Let's do flaps 1. Yeah,
Yep. Arm the speed brake too. Here it is.
yeah. Nice. Cool. Are we ready to go? Where are we going again? Runway 19 right. Okay.
Yep.
What the wind's looking like. Okay, that's all right. Cool.
Thomas, this is just default Stockholm today.
I've got TGG on my side, but yeah, default scenery behind it and underneath it as well.
Membership function and super chat works. Oh, I'll have to investigate that, Leaf. No idea why that might not be working. I would presume that's a YouTube issue on their side, but I'll have a look after the stream.
There we go. Release parking brake, and off we go.
Fantastic.
Do you want to be the navigator?
Yeah, I was just
On the
bringing up.
ground.
I was just bringing up Navigraph.
Okay.
Right, so we're going 19 right, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think it's the second one here. Across the left.
Yeah, you
Kind
can
of
take the
cheating on
second left.
Valenta, so yeah. All copacetic here. I've no idea what that means. John.
It's very strange sitting in the right seat.
Yeah, I absolutely hate it.
Landing's going to be
Uh,
interesting from the right seat.
yeah. I think that the key thing is to not overcorrect yourself. Like I was so off on the center line, like the first few times I was doing the right seat, and I probably still do. Yeah, just don't overcorrect and you'll be fine. Where are we going now? It's gonna be a right turn, isn't it?
Yep.
Cool.
I'll tell you what, the forests around here look great with global forests.
Oh, nice. You've got that. Oh, nice. Is that
Yeah.
so? Is that like 3D trees, presumably, like everywhere, or what does that do?
Yeah, it's improved like different variation of trees based on region and the season. But also apparently it's more accurate coverage as well. But you just like here,
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
got sort of taller trees and they're a bit sort of brown because it's autumn. So
Mm. Yeah, that'd be nice.
all right, so now it's just all the way down after this, right?
Yeah, okay, a bit slowly. And then nice. Oh,
Pitch trim.
have we
Oh
set that?
no, it needs up 0.9. Let me
Do you want
see
to
if
do
I
that? Yeah.
can. Yeah. All right, that's set.
Cool, thanks. I always forget that as well. It depends on each aircraft what I forget. You know, in the Magnite 787, it's always the APU. In this plane, it's always the trim.
Yep.
In the 75, it's always switching across to you know, APU power or whatever, using the switches above, and yeah, it's
Yep.
always different.
It's when I fly the Total A340 too much, I forget to set the trim because that one does it automatically.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Leaf, thank you very much for the super chat there. Really, really appreciate it. Your support is always absolutely fantastic. Really do appreciate it.
Still not brave enough to try the Magnite. It's all right. Get you from A to B, but that's pretty much it.
I need to try the new update because they just released the Dash 8, didn't they?
Oh yeah, yeah. I should try that as well. That's a nice little plane, and the flight model is usually better as well in that plane. I think they did it more
Right.
recently, so yeah, definitely worth trying out.
Right. We'll get the lights on.
Cool.
Yeah,
Are
the
we
RC1 was a absolute disaster. I never even updated to it. I just waited for them to do a fix.
Yeah, I was lucky to wait to not update XP12 until RC2. Yeah,
Yep.
cool. Are we all ready to go? I think we are.
Yep, I'm ready to go.
Remember to start the clock as well, because the 7.8 does that automatically.
Yeah, I can do that once you
Cool,
add
thanks.
Takeoff out.
What are the numbers today? 147. Cool. This lineup might be questionable.
That looks good to me.
Oh,
Just.
just yeah, that's pretty decent. Cool. Right. Toga's in both chats, even though we're not doing Toga. Are we doing? Yeah, we are doing flex. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Right. Takeoff. Let's do about 40%.
Yep.
And flex. Main SRS takeoff. Cool.
Oh, you guys can't hear the sim? Interesting.
Oh no. 80 knots. 100 knots. Release full pressure on the stick.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
I'll have to do the gear because my Honeycomb Bravo. Oh,
Okay, yeah.
gear's going up.
Cool. Positive rate. Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, guys,
I'll
I'll
do a
sort
flyby, but
the.
we're turning this
Yeah,
now. Yeah.
I'm gonna sort the sounds out on my stream.
And down to level climb.
Yep.
Right and turn.
Right, if I go into my sound settings, is it gonna pause for both of us?
It will do, but don't worry. It's fine.
All right, once we get the autopilot on, I'll do that. I know
Okay.
what's happened.
Right, do you want to bring the flaps in?
Yep. Flaps up. Can disarm the speed brakes as well. Yeah, let me know when you want the autopilot.
Okay, yeah, sure. Very nice out the window at the moment, even though it is default scenery for me. I'm sure it looks amazing with ortho for you.
It does. Yeah, I've just gone to a wing view. Looks fantastic.
Nice. Do you want to go to standard
Yep,
barometric pressure?
there it is. Standard set.
Cool. Now, the beauty of shared flight is that you can hand fly a lot more than you would otherwise because someone else is doing everything you would do. So yeah, it's very nice having another person in the flight deck with you.
Yep. Hand flying's always a lot of fun anyway, so
Yeah. Great aircraft. Yeah, totally. This is amazing. I love it. Apart from the 3D modeling, they could improve that a bit, but it's improved over the years. Used to be a lot worse. Right, I'm gonna activate the autopilot.
fantastic. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly go into my
Oh yeah.
settings and change the yeah, that's why. Right, guys, now you should be able to hear the stream. Yep, there it is. Fantastic. Yeah, so before the stream, my normal headset has completely bricked itself. And it's just not turning on at all. So I've had to switch to a Bluetooth headset, and I guess it changed all my sound settings. So, but thank you for letting me know, guys. That's all working. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you. Sorry we didn't have that for the departure. Where are we? Above 10,000. Get the lights off. And release passengers.
Yeah. Cool.
Do a quick flyby.
Nice. Hope you are both enjoying the stream across the two streams. Yeah.
Guys, if you haven't checked out Simly Bob's fantastic channel, do go ahead and take a look. There's a link in the description. Go ahead, give him a subscribe, a couple of likes.
Thank you, man. Yeah, likewise. Got a lot fewer viewers on my side, but yeah, do have a look at Drishal's channel. He's been doing a lot of great content, a lot more than I have, certainly. So yeah, do check that out as well. Great channel.
I can really see doing a shared cockpit flight in something like the Fearless would be a lot of fun. The Airbus is very, automated anyway. There's not too much to do, but
exactly,
in a more complex plane.
Yeah, that would be great.
Or emergency operations. I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. A lot to do, yeah. Yeah, imagine in like a Concorde or something, that would be epic.
That would be cool. I mean, that's getting an update soon, so I might check it out.
I need to buy it, yeah, if we're gonna do that. I think it's quite often it's on sale, so maybe.
Yeah. I don't currently have it, but Seems to be nicely priced
don't?
anyway.
Okay.
No, I
Yeah.
don't have it, but when the update comes out, I might check it out.
Okay. Yeah, it seems to be one of those aircrafts that you'd buy and, you know, want all your life and then not really fly it. So it takes so long.
Yeah, it's like the Fearless. I've had it for over a year now and haven't
Yeah,
done one
exactly,
successful flight yet, so...
Yeah. There's flight level 190, my side.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, for me, RC2, it's currently okay. RC1 was obviously very problematic, but for me, the latest version of XPlane is what I'm running right now, and it seems okay. Not had any crashes or FPS issues yet.
Got about 160 nautical miles till top of descent.
Yep.
Good. This is where you really need that sim to feel the silence of the stream.
Yeah. Not been on VATSIM for so long, but I think that'd be good. It'd give the pilot monitoring a couple of extra things to do.
Yeah, unfortunately though, I was flying with one of my friends like a year or so ago, and we thought it'd be a good idea or something to fly to New York, LaGuardia, and that on VATSIM, absolute nightmare. New York Center, it's so much worse than London Center. It's absolutely crazy. So I wasn't brave enough. I didn't want to talk over people. So we didn't really get a word in, and so the pilot flying, my friend, he just took over radios, and so I was just there doing absolutely nothing. He was flying and doing radios, so yeah, I felt quite bad, but he's a lot more experienced on VATSIM than I am, so yeah.
Yeah, I think I've only done probably maybe 6 or 7 flights on VATSIM.
Oh really? Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, very, very new to it. It's mainly because a lot of time I do flights is when I'm sort of doing something else in the background. So like I'm at uni right now. If I have a lecture, I'll do a flight, go to my lecture, come back, sort of thing. So I can't obviously be on VATSIM if I'm away.
That makes sense, yeah. No, VATSIM it's a lot of fun. I make mistakes all the time on VATSIM, so if you're worried about that, then yeah. But yeah, just finding the time, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I do a lot of sort of overnight long hauls, but again, difficult to be on VATSIM overnight.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not really allowed to, are you?
No. No worries, Thomas. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
And
yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say thank you, Leaf. Good luck tomorrow as well.
You got a really nice overlay. Is that the Fly Live one that you've kind of rejigged?
It is, yeah. So the background is just a custom sort of PNG I made in Photoshop, and then just added the text over it.
Okay, yeah.
Funnily enough, when I moved my PC, it for some reason lost the previous template I had. So I had to rebuild it from scratch last week.
Cool. Yeah. It's quite a lot of work.
Works well though. Just connects through XP UI PC.
Yeah, I
Just-
use the same thing. I just use the default one
Oh,
'cause I
oh,
can't
okay.
really bother to change it. Yeah, yeah. Bit of a lazy pilot over here, lazy streamer. Salim, hello. Have a nice flight. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Welcome to the stream.
I'll tell you, the Scandinavian region is so beautiful.
It is, yeah. I'd love to visit, but you know, can't really as a student when it's so expensive.
Yep.
Yeah, Finland is amazing. You know, in Finland there's like Wi-Fi everywhere.
Really? Wow.
Even in the middle of like forests and stuff, it's mad. Yeah, it's just and it's completely free Wi-Fi. Yeah. What
Wow.
else is there? There's more saunas than people. Fun fact. They love it over there. Yeah. Of course they've got Father Christmas, Santa Claus.
Yep.
In the north in Rovaniemi. Yeah. Great country. Loved it over there. Didn't spend long enough though.
Definitely somewhere to visit for sure.
Yeah. What happened? Nothing so far, John.
Just cruising at the
Sort of,
moment.
Yeah. Should I mess around and pull some of the circuit breakers? No, I'm only joking.
Set the random failures to absolute maximum.
Plane just starts falling out of the sky. Yeah. Actually, there is probably this one I can pull.
To be fair, the details with the circuit breakers, almost every single one you can pull. That's crazy.
Yeah, the amount of time that must have taken. Yeah.
Apparently, Flight Factor with the 777V2, they want to model the whole avionics bay as well, and all the circuit breakers in there.
Oh wow. Are they gonna like model the IFEs and stuff in the cabin?
I think so. I think so.
Wow, that's off the charts. Yeah, they just have too much time and money.
They're doing a lot for sure. I mean, the radome is modeled as well. You can open that. There's a lot.
The what?
The radome.
What's that?
So on the nose of the aircraft, there's it sort of swings open. You have your weather radar and all that sort of stuff. So they have that modeled.
Oh, that's epic. That's so good. Yeah, I think I was in I think I was in Hong Kong or something on a layover, yeah, there's just a 777 with its nose cone open. So I actually sent a photo of it to Flight Factor and said they might have used that in their modelling, which is pretty cool.
Funnily enough, your PFD has just gone off and swapped.
Yeah, sorry, I was messing about with it.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought that was an issue on my side. Oh, it's now switched.
Yeah. Oh, how do you switch back? Oh no, there we go. There we go, done it. No, I was just having a fidget on the circuit breakers.
There's our cruise altitude for that level 340.
Nice. We are twin brothers. We love flying in the same cockpit on two separate computers in the same house. We tried this program and all difference in level during the final approach. It's made a little difference in glide slope. Are you alive to it yet? Well, we're very much alive. But yeah, you can probably, if you're in the same house, you'll be on the same LAN. So you should be able to do it without anything, you know, any add-ons. Like you shouldn't need the plugin. But yeah, do try it, as it's probably easier with it. I can't remember if you can do shared cockpit. No, I don't think. Yeah, you can fly like with each other in the same like sim session, but not in the same cockpit on the same LAN. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's still separate aircraft.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we are making our way down south, and top percent is coming up shortly.
Yep, 97 miles.
Add you as a friend on Volanta. Whoa, you've flown like all over the place. Wow.
Yeah, it's a it's a lot of flying.
What was the average landing rate? Oh, I haven't seen that before. Nice.
Is that a new thing they added, I think?
Yeah, I think so. Yours is negative 240 feet per minute. What's mine? This is very biased. What? Mine's negative 615. That's not right. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Do not listen to that. It's brutal.
You flying for Ryanair?
Whoa. What are you assuming? But yeah, so that's very biased as well, because if you fly a lot of GA planes, it's so easy to butter those. So,
yes.
It's very biased. Cool.
You're doing a lot of short hops all around, all over the place, haven't you? That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I can never really be bothered with the longer stuff. The longer hauls are mainly across the ponds on that sim. What have I done? Yeah, so I've done Boston to Rome. That was across the pond, I think, last year. Can't remember.
Right.
And then I did Toronto to Helsinki. Oh, that was a long flight. That stream is about 9 hours long or so.
Wow.
Yeah, we flew north of Iceland. That was mad. Yeah, I think we touched down. We left at like 4 or something in the afternoon, and then landed just after midnight. That was crazy. That was a couple of years ago.
Wow.
Probably 3 years ago now. And then just the classic Heathrow to JFK. That was, I think, the 100 sub special many years ago. It was good fun, but absolutely tanks that landing. You can watch that on YouTube as well. Absolutely smashed it down. That was very embarrassing. What's the hardest approach you've done?
In terms of difficulty or like hard landing?
Difficulty.
Probably, I'm trying to think now. I did the circle to land at Innsbruck recently. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I haven't done Paro yet. That's something I want to do.
Oh, wow.
At some point.
Okay.
I haven't done that yet.
Are you quite new to swimming then?
No, I've just never. Every time I go, oh, I'm gonna try Paro, and then I end up doing something else completely. I've been simming for probably 8-9 years now, since XPlane 10, I think.
Oh wow, XPlane 10.
Yeah.
That's a long time, yeah. Yeah, Para's good, but it's quite easy once you get used to it, and it's good conditions. So it does get a bit boring. But yeah, for the first few, like, I know 5 times, it does get your heart pounding. And it probably would get my heart pounding if I did it now, but, you know, because I haven't done it for a while. But it's quite it's a simple method of how to approach. But yeah, there are way more exciting ones personally. That's why I think you need to try. Oh, what have I done? Toncontin, I can't remember its proper name, something like that, in South America. It's Honduras. I think it's Honduras. That's crazy, absolutely mad.
Right.
So you circle around a mountain quite low, getting lower and lower, obviously, and then you see the runway or whatever, but you're at a right angle to it, so you're aiming for like a block of flats, and then just like a few miles, maybe 1 or 2 miles out from the runway, you do a left-hand turn, right angle left-hand turn, final, and then you land it. It's just wild. You get so close to the ground. That's terrifying. You can't fly there these days. It's just too risky. But a 757s used to fly in there, and it's just the videos of it are just
wow. Have you done XP12 yet?
Oh no, yeah, I haven't done that. That does sound very similar. But yeah. Yeah, I should try that. But it's just a bit of a pain setting up the sim and stuff, so that's probably why I haven't done it.
Yep.
We will follow you carefully, cool Salim. Nice. Yeah, it's very simple with shared flight. Very self-explanatory, really nice UI, so yeah, highly recommended. But it does need a subscription from one of you to be able to use it.
It is incredibly easy to use actually, because like I did my first flight on it yesterday, and it's just super simple to get it set up. It's just a normal plugin installation. A lot of you will be very used to that, and then obviously the UI is really, really nice. So
nice. Should we get ready for descent then? Almost there.
Can do. How far are we? 45 miles. Yep. I'll do.
Do you want to take control then?
Yes.
Make sure the throttles are obviously in the right place before you do that.
Yep, I'll do that. So grab all. All right.
Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, it was a bit of a jerk, but yeah, it's smooth now on my side. But yeah, that's one thing that's slightly annoying with shared flight is obviously we don't have motorized, or the average person isn't going to have motorized joysticks and throttles. So you do have to be wary, and put everything in the right place, etc. So yeah, just be careful on that front. Right, let's pull in the descent data then.
I have a really long stutter on my dim at the moment.
Oh no.
Oh, there it is. We're back. Okay.
Yeah, it's saying disconnect from pilot flying suspected, so yeah. Don't worry though.
It's all back now.
There's auto save obviously in the tail list, so you shouldn't
luckily.
be worried. Yeah.
Works very well as well. Definitely saved me a few times.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna put the. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, no, I'm offline. You go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna put the descent data in.
Okay. Do you want to do that? Okay.
Yeah. So QNH 1029. Temperature 16 degrees. Wind 090 at 5. And I'll just get the minimums here.
Using 04 left today. Let's approach.
Yeah. ILS 04 left.
Should
The
be
minimums 11s.
35.
Yes,
no.
yeah. Alright, that's done.
Or have you got another stutter?
Yep.
Oh.
My experience recently, when I move my cursor to the top of the screen to, access a plugin or something, it does this for some reason.
Right. That's annoying.
It's open the map for some reason. Alright. We're back.
It just moved the plane back a bit. Yeah.
Did it? Okay. A321 Joshi, what are your first impressions, Drishal and Simly Bob, on shared flight? So, my first impression, obviously this is only my second flight, but I'm really impressed with it so far. It's worked very well, not really had any issues, very easy to set up. You get really nice, obviously, information in the plugin as well. The UI is very user-friendly as well. So, yeah, so far, very happy with it.
Yeah, highly recommended if you want a simple and easy way to fly with someone else in the same cockpit.
It seems to work quite well with a fair few add-on aircraft as well. I've only tried the TOLIS so far, but
yeah, it's got there's loads of configs that the developers have made. Right, are you happy with? I just put on low auto brake setting. You happy with that? Or
yeah, that'd be fine.
Obviously, you're landing, so yeah. Cool. And do we, yeah, you can start descending whenever you want.
Yep. Yeah, there's 15 miles to go. We'll start the descent.
Okay.
John, we're speaking through Discord at the moment.
Yeah, the shared flight doesn't have any communication, like part of it. So there's no voice, there's no texting across it. So yeah, you've got to use something else like Discord, TeamSpeak, or even a good old phone call. Not sure anyone will do that, but yeah.
I remember the days of using Skype and TeamSpeak before Discord came along.
Wow. Proper oldie you are, I'm joking.
Only a few years.
Yeah, very true.
Alright, I think we can start the descent there then.
Cool.
So,
I started with Sorry, FS 2000. Don't talk about age-wise. Fair enough. I respect that.
A321 Josh, he says communications would use too many resources. We need to have higher price. That's fair enough. I think Discord is perfectly good enough anyway. Most people use it for.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't really see a need for anything else, yeah. Because I wouldn't use it personally if they did add it.
Yep.
Well, we are now descending through flight level 300, doing a managed descent into Copenhagen, Denmark. So yeah, we are well on our way to getting this baby on the ground, as it were.
Using a lovely EasyJet livery from Mr. Tom Can Fly.
But one thing about shared flight is obviously you have a lot less to do, so it can get a bit more boring during the flight.
It's definitely very useful for aspiring pilots as well, practicing, crew resource management and all that sort of stuff. It's something that's taught on most major ATPL flying courses, at least in the UK. Obviously, they use their full level D sims, but if you did want to practice outside of your flight school for whatever reason, then the TOLIS is a good way to go anyway. And now with shared flight, very, very useful.
Yeah, certainly. I think Austin and someone else on YouTube were using shared flight in a GA aircraft, and yeah, that looked to be very useful. You know, you can teach people, especially with, I think they were using Pilot Edge as well, so got a lot of potential and possibilities with this program. So yeah, definitely worthwhile.
Yeah, I mean, sims in general are very useful for pilot training. I know my flight school uses XPlane 12 for some flight training as well. If because flying in the real world is obviously very expensive. So instead of going up for an hour in the real thing costs £218, they tend to use the sim. It's a lot cheaper, and you can practice things like landings and circuits and stuff. There are limitations to the sim, some things you can't reproduce at all, but still very, very useful. Oliver, thank you very much, really appreciate that. I wouldn't say I switched from Microsoft Flight Sim. I started Flight Sim with XPlane 10, then moved to 11, and then 12. And I did also use Microsoft Flight Sim when it came out. I used both, to be honest with you. XPlane definitely a lot more, but I still enjoy Microsoft Flight Sim from time to time, definitely. Looking forward to 2024 as well.
Same here, yeah. I just prefer like the feel of XPlane. It's a lot quicker, well, for me at least. It's a lot quicker to start up and to get going. A lot less complexity with collecting everything, but I'm just a guy who's set in his ways.
Yeah, I think once you're used to XPlane, it's difficult to go to anything else.
It just needs good scenery, good worldwide scenery, and then it's the perfect simulator, really.
Java's not using Visual XP today. This is pretty much all default other than a cloud weak script, but it's pretty clear skies anyway, so. Oliver, in terms of visuals, SimHeaven is a pretty good one for some enhanced auto-gen and better buildings and stuff like that, more accurate placement. And then you have the choice, or you can use both, either auto for XP or auto. Effectively, they do the same thing and add their satellite imagery into the sim, as you can see here. Auto for XP just means you have to download it and it's stored locally on your PC, so it can take up a lot of space, but generally the quality is a lot higher, whereas auto will stream it using the internet into your sim. So right now I'm using auto, so it's streaming this using my internet and then putting it into the sim, but the quality isn't as high as if I was using auto for XP, just because of limitations on the internet and CPU usage. But yeah, those are your two options, and really that's, I think at the moment, all you need really to get started. That's all I'm using right now in terms of visuals, and looks pretty good in my opinion. Orbit True Earth is very nice if you like flying in the UK as well.
Yeah, it's quite expensive for a beginner though, so.
It is, yeah.
I'd probably recommend the basic plugins. I'd probably recommend. Well, start off with nothing really, and then see what you're missing. Better pushback is kind of essential for airliner pushbacking. I'd highly recommend that. This is all free. Live traffic, it's nice to have extra traffic, but yeah, that's not really necessary. But you'll probably want a landing rate sort of, plugin that will tell you how good your landing was, or you can just use the replay. That's pretty much it. Maybe Avatab as well, Aviator's tablet, but that's pretty much it for add-ons, I'd say. The rest is kind of optional.
Hey, Christopher and Antonio, welcome. Yeah, Antonio, you say you use XPlane 80% of the time compared to Microsoft Flight Sim. I'd say I'm probably around the same. Most of my flights are XPlane, but if something new comes out for Microsoft Flight Sim, like the Phoenix aircraft or the PMDG, then I might be flying that for a little while.
Oh, we're just flying backwards.
Yeah, I had a stutter again. I might go ahead and reinstall XPlane when I get a chance. I'm not sure what causes that stutter. It's weird because it's just when it's loading the top sort of plugin section, the top bar. But it's not all the time either.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that is very strange. Yeah, I don't know if reinstalling XPlane will help, but yeah.
Yeah, not sure. Might be a plugin as well or something. We'll have to investigate. Yeah, Oliver, if you want more help with author, then feel free to join the Discord. It's a little bit easier to help there than it is through YouTube. More than happy to try and help there. There is a couple of issues with author when it downloads the base packages that you need. It tends to fail, but you can just restart the download and it'll pick up where it left off. I had to give it a couple of attempts to download larger areas like Asia and North America.
FlySim24, hi. What graphics cards are you guys using? So I'm on a 3070 RTX by NVIDIA, and then Drishal here is on a 3070 Ti.
Yep. Is yours 8 gig of VRAM as well?
Yeah.
Yep. Great cards. I'm really happy with mine, to be fair. It's just, if the VRAM was a little bit higher, that'd be great.
Okay, yeah, I haven't really noticed a problem with that, to be honest. Actually, XPlane does occasionally, cry about it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
About the lack of VRAM. But yeah, it's only with like big planes like the 7-8. Jack, hello, welcome sir, welcome back to the channel. I see you again. I see you're doing a shared flight. Yeah, great fun so far.
Is your PFD and ND still swapped on your side?
No, I switched it back.
It's still swapped on my side. Not that it matters,
do you
but
you can press the XFR button just to the left, see if that does
yeah.
anything. They probably haven't synced that.
Yeah, now it's back to normal. I didn't know if I, pressing that would affect yours.
No, yeah, they haven't synced it, I don't think. I will make a note of that. Tell them to change it.
Yeah, Oliver, no worries. Again, if you have any questions, do feel free to either, just message me on Discord or put a message in on my server. There's quite a few people there that will be happy to reply as well. So yeah, Christopher, from what I've heard from some of the content creators, some of which have already tried it, it seems like the flight model in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 is better than the Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 flight model, but apparently not as good as the X-plane flight model. So it's an improvement, but not up to X-plane standards at the moment. And I don't think that's what they're going for anyway. They've clearly gone for a bit more of an arcadey route. And it looks cool, to be fair, with all the career mode and the various missions you can do. Definitely looks exciting. I think they played to their strengths, to be fair. They weren't going to compete with X-plane and with the systems and the flight model anyway.
Yeah, I don't think they were ever aiming for that, yeah. That's not where the money is.
No. Yeah, the missions and the career mode is going to be a huge moneymaker for them, so...
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, personally, that's one of those things that you get all excited about, and then use like maybe once or twice. I don't know, for me, in my use cases, I can't be bothered faffing about doing a walk around the aircraft and all that stuff and doing the career mode. Maybe, yeah, I mean, it could be fun like once a month if you have a mess about, but it depends what you want in a simulator, in a flight sim game sort of thing. So yeah, just depends on what you want.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone uses it differently, right? So
yeah, there's 10,000 feet, so I will get the landing lights on when we turn off lights.
Yep. Nice.
Oh, see that signs has gone on again. Nice.
So, Oliver, I think the main reason why the flight model might not be up to X-plane standard is the base of the sim. I don't know too much about the, how they've made the sim, but X-plane has been in development since, I think, the 80s initially. And they've sort of used the same concepts throughout all of them, but it got better and better and better. And obviously, as computing power has got better as well, taking advantage of that. So X-plane flight models has been developed over a very, very long time. The Microsoft Flight Sim flight model hasn't been developed over anywhere near as long. And I would assume their base probably has some sort of limitations. I know that there is some weird limitations in Microsoft Flight Sim, like the whole weather radar situation. It took a while to get working, so the weather radar. And plugins can't seem to manipulate as much as they can in X-plane. Like, for example, we have XP Realistic in X-plane, and that can do pretty much whatever it wants with the camera, right? But in Microsoft Flight Sim, it can't manipulate the camera horizontally, which is a very strange limitation. But it's there, so I think it's just down to maybe a couple of base limitations, but also I don't think they see a need to have it as realistic as X-Plane, since most of their users are just treating it like a game. So it's probably not worth the investment for them. Which is fair enough. I mean, I don't think their main objective is to compete with X-Plane anyway. The two sims do things very differently. They're definitely for different purposes.
I think that firefighting will be something I regularly do. Yeah, I mean, it could be fun, yeah. Once in a while, I'll definitely do that on stream if I buy the sim, which I bet I'll be forced to do after a while. Are you guys? Yeah, it's quite expensive. I don't know if you've seen the prices. What was it? Let me have a look. They've definitely put the prices up since last time. So yeah, the Aviator edition, which is £200, which is just loony, but you get all the Microsoft created aircraft. There's 30 of them. They've definitely gone for more quantity rather than quality with this simulator, I think, in terms of aircraft, which is kind of sad, to be honest. £130 for the Premium Deluxe edition. £10 more than before, than 2020. £100 for the Deluxe edition and £70 for the Standard edition. So yeah, it's Standard edition obviously is like pretty much the same price as XP12, but then you've got all the different tiers. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely very expensive. And when I saw the aircraft list, there's a lot, and
Yeah,
I've probably not flown like 90% of the aircraft in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 because I've just got no interest.
So, yeah.
I do hope the quality for the default aircraft is a little bit better though. But like you say, I think they have gone for quantity over quality. Chris.
End up going Premium Deluxe, yeah. I think lots of people are going to be pushed over the edge.
Christopher, yeah, I agree. Microsoft Flight Sim is definitely aimed at more general consumer, and a lot of people are just using it to, as a game, explore the world, that sort of thing. And it can be used as a sim, and I think you can do some aspects of training. But, I'm currently doing my PPO right now, and having tried the 152 in Microsoft Flight Sim, it doesn't fly anywhere near to how the real one does. The X-Plane, I used the Just Flight one. There is a freeware 152 actually for XP12, the CL simulations. That one flies very well, and they fly incredibly realistic. The climb performance, the way they stall, is very close to what I've experienced in the real thing.
But that being said, X-Plane is good, but of course there are still differences, so nothing's going to be perfect. And the biggest thing about flying, the difference between flying in real life and flying in the simulator is kind of the force that you need to get on the joystick, because of course the joystick's the same on whatever aircraft you fly in the simulator, but changes in real life, and then you got the force feedback as well, and so yeah, there's still quite a few differences, and I don't think simulators are ever going to be able to represent real life fully, but yeah, it's definitely worth, if you have the money, then of course flying in real life is great fun, and it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot that the sim will never replicate. One thing I noticed pretty much straight away is in the real 152, especially when it's very windy, when sort of gusty conditions, it's a lot more unstable. The gusts are a lot more unpredictable, random. 1 minute I'll have a crosswind from the right, and then I'll have a crosswind from the left, and the aircraft is yawing all over the place. I've never had that sensation in X-Plane, unless I start turning the turbulence up to max and sort of setting it all up myself.
Yeah, and then you don't, when you go over, mountains and hills. I mean, there is a bit of that in X-Plane, but not as much as it is kind of in real life. That's what I found, at least.
Yeah, especially flying over trees at low level when landing and taking off, you can feel the vortices and just the really messy air that's come off those trees. You can really feel it in real life. It's like a sudden 5-second burst of turbulence, and then you're smooth. It's very strange.
And of course, the biggest thing is the G-forces. I mean, it doesn't really matter for general aviation, but if you ever fly an aerobatic aircraft, it's just, or fighter jets, it's just a completely different experience because it's so physical. G-forces on you, so it's a lot harder in real life in that regard. And you definitely notice, how smooth you're flying in terms of the feel as well.
Yeah. Do you want to set flaps 1?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Speed check.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Get the approach armed. There's localizer and glide slope.
I think Flight Simulator will be a ton better for people who fly GA. Yeah, it's always been the case. Yeah.
It'll be good for VFR stuff, definitely.
Yeah. Is the runway, which is the left-hand one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
2,500.
Right.
I think I have before landed on the wrong one, so I always check now.
Right, should we go flaps 2, 160?
Okay. Speed check, flaps 2.
Speed check. Flaps 2.
Here we go. Now fully established on the glide.
Yep.
2,000.
Hey Nikki, welcome.
Make sure you put your landing rate predictions in chat for Drishal. You will be doing our landing today.
Let's see how this goes from the right seat. I'm gonna disconnect now. Take advantage of you doing the flaps and the speeds and stuff. Get a bit of hand flying in.
Yeah. Do you want the gear down now?
Yes, please.
Or you've got to do it, yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
Oh, yeah. It's the only issue with the Honeycomb Bravo.
Full flaps.
Yes, please. Probably go final approach speed as well.
Speed check. Flaps full.
What's that? 139. Cool. Set.
It already looks strange.
On Jack, yeah. Yeah, it's where it gets to a pain when taxiing. Looking good so far on my side.
Okay. Yeah, my chat's saying minus 210, minus 214.
Okay, yeah. Best of luck. The landing might look a bit weird on my side, so yeah, just be wary.
A very slight crosswind from the right.
249 is what FlySim's doing. What? Sorry?
Just saying, we've got a very slight crosswind from the right.
500.
9 knots or so. Looking good. 2 reds, 2 whites.
400.
Here goes.
300. 100 above.
You want to come over to the right a bit more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't overcorrect.
Minimum 200.
Continue.
$100. 50. 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Spoilers.
Nice.
Reverses.
Reverse green. Diesel.
And decel. Just gonna kill live traffic because it looks like we're about to crash into another aircraft.
Yeah, I disabled global traffic global for today.
Yeah. Nice. So that's
And
pretty good
alright.
landing.
Manual
70
brakes.
Auto
Set
brake
reverses.
off.
Let's
Auto
take this
brake
high
off.
speed here.
60 knots. Yeah.
That is very strange in the right hand seat trying to judge whether you're centerline or not.
Yeah, indeed. Nice.
Right, who was the closest thing? I think on my stream, Dave Cat was the closest with -210. I don't know about your stream.
Yeah, I think it was Jack. It shows negative 137 feet per minute on my side in the simulator. What about you?
Mine said -140.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good then. Shared flight's definitely improved in that regard. It used to like stutter massively and look like you sort of crashed, but yeah, they've definitely improved that. Nice.
Yeah, when you landed yesterday on our test flight, it just looked like completely like normal. I thought there was going to be a bit of lag or something, but it
Yeah,
looked
it
completely
used to
fine.
be, yeah. Nice. And just as we land, VATSIM's logged on. Right, so, straight ahead basically. I won't
Yep.
take any stand in the terminal, I think. Cool, flaps open. Hope you did both enjoy the stream, or well, both streams. Yeah, do hit that like button, subscribe as well. For more content like this, hopefully we'll do another collab in the future. Maybe with another streamer as well, maybe Cruise Simulations, but we will talk to him about that.
Yep,
That could be fun in the 747 Classic or something like that.
that'd be really fun.
Jack
Yeah,
says pretty good, and Flight Sim 24 says nice landing. So
thank you very much.
congrats on that front. Oh, I think I can probably do a sound effect. Let me try and. Here we go.
There it is.
I love the soundboard on Discord.
Yeah, pretty good. Antonio says, do all my flights one from the right and the other from the left. Ah, so you're used to both sides.
That's smart, yeah. Yeah, you might want to come over to the left a bit more on the taxiway.
Yep. I tend to use
Cool,
the line in between the ND and the PFD as a reference.
Oh yeah,
Because that
yeah,
works
it's
on the
luckily
captain
lined
side.
up now on my side.
Yeah, I've got it lined
On
up
your
here as
side.
well.
Okay, nice.
APU's going, nice. Yeah, very impressed with how it's worked. Really, really nice. I think next time we'll probably have to get on VATSIM.
Yeah, definitely. You need to practice though first.
Yeah. Hey Minnow, welcome.
Great stream, guys. Thanks. Nice 24. We will have a look at the replay, but we will need to disconnect from shared flight before we do that. So yeah, might look
Yeah.
a bit weird there on my side as said before. Cool. Well, yeah. If we haven't said so already, welcome to Copenhagen.
Minnow,
Hope
yep, this
everyone
is the
likes
TOLUS.
their coats. Yeah. Sorry.
Had someone asking on my stream if this was the TOLUS.
Yeah.
the airport looks so empty without traffic global.
Yeah. I looked at getting that plug-in when I first got XPlane, but then never really got around to purchasing it because I just, you know, found live traffic and Xpilot and stuff like that. It's bad
Yeah.
So yeah.
I should probably give live traffic another go. When I got XP12 and tried it out, it just never worked for me, so I ended up getting traffic global.
Oh,
but
right. Okay.
might try and take another
yeah,
look.
It works, but you only really get traffic in busy airports, so it uses like open sky or something like that, which doesn't really have many traffic light recordings. So yeah, has limited coverage, but it's pretty nice for the big airports like Heathrow. You know, LA saw some aircraft around here as well. So yeah.
Yep.
Be well,
Is there
guys.
traffic
Have a good
injection?
evening. Thank you, John. Yeah. Sorry.
Just had someone asking if there's traffic injection for XP12. Yeah, so there's really those two options.
No,
Is,
not here. Next gate. Next gate. Oh, don't worry. We're about to crash on my side.
Oh, really?
Oh well. Rip everyone. I'm sorry.
What are you crashing into on your side?
Static aircraft.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm just following
Oh,
this
well.
marshal.
Yeah, that's one thing about shared flight. It's good that it doesn't sync scenery, because otherwise it'll be a complete pain. But it's also bad because it can look different, like this situation here.
All right, there we are,
Ooh,
all
right.
parked up.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll probably give live traffic another go. Been a good 2 years since I last tried it anyway, so.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
All right, I think that's all good.
How long was the flight? An hour and 4 minutes. So 6 minutes late. Oh, come on. Only joking. Nice. Right. I'm gonna disconnect from shared flight then, and then do the replay.
Yep. Take a look at this. Now my replay stutters a lot recently, so.
Oh man. Oh, okay. Yeah. So if you haven't seen it already, this is shared flight. Very nice and easy UI. There is even a dark mode as well, so you can change that. The settings auto save, which is very nice. And then you can set all this sort of stuff up, and it even shows the landing rate. So complete sim brief integration on that front, so you don't have to type in the route or where you're going, that sort of stuff. So yeah, nice little plugin that I'd highly recommend. Very easy to use, and hardly any issues these days. But of course, there will be the occasional flight, as happens with every sort of add-on where it goes bad. But you know, haven't had any issues for a while. So yeah, highly recommended if you do want to fly with someone else in XPlane. So yeah, right, I'm going to disconnect.
Yep. All right, take a look at this replay.
One hour, 43 minutes on my side. Nice.
Wasn't too bad actually, right on the
Yeah, very
aiming
nice.
point.
Good. There's a bit of a lag on my side, and it recovers. Nice. Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good landing. Well done.
Actually, it was fairly centerline as well. We drifted after touchdown, but
Yeah. Nice.
very cool.
Yeah, so if you haven't done already, last time on the stream, do hit that like button. Maybe subscribe as well on both our channels. Really does help us out. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I think I'll wrap up the stream. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you everyone for watching on both streams. Been really nice doing this shared cockpit flight. Definitely do some more, hopefully, in the future as well. And if you guys do have any suggestions, feedback, whatever, do let us know. Always happy to take some feedback. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, thank you to Drishal's audience for having me.
Likewise, likewise. It's been really good.
Yeah. Right, there we go. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. I'll end the stream there, guys. Thank you very much for being here. I will see you in the next one.